Welcome to Microsoft Project Professional. In this video, you'll learn the essential tips and features to get started smoothly and make the most of this powerful project management tool. Microsoft Project is designed to simplify your project planning, tracking, and scheduling. Today, we'll cover the basics, giving you a solid foundation to start managing tasks and timelines efficiently. If you're new to Microsoft Project, the workspace and features may feel overwhelming at first. But don't worry, we'll guide you step by step so you know exactly how to navigate and use each essential feature with ease. So let's jump right in and get familiar with Microsoft Project's key tools. By the end, you'll be ready to start setting up, tracking, and customizing your projects. Make sure to stay tuned for a special invitation later in the video.
When you open Microsoft Project, the welcome screen gives you immediate access to a library of templates and recent projects, helping you get started in no time. On this screen, you can choose from templates tailored to different project types or quickly reopen past projects on the left for ongoing work. But for a true hands-on setup, we'll start from scratch by selecting Blank Project. As soon as you select Blank Project, your main workspace opens, split into two primary sections. On the left, there's a task table. This is where you'll list and manage every task for your project. On the right, the Gantt chart visually maps your timeline, with each day represented in the columns above. These two sides work together, allowing you to enter details in the task table while instantly seeing them laid out on the Gantt chart. This setup gives you a clear view of your project's structure and timeline, helping you stay organized from the start. Now, let's build out your project by creating tasks. The task list on the left will act as your project's to-do list, with each task displayed on the Gantt chart as a timeline bar. Begin by entering each task's name under Task Name. Then specify the start and end dates in the Start and Finish columns. Each task you add appears on the Gantt chart to the right as a colored bar, visually representing the task's duration across the timeline. With the tasks added, adjusting their details is simple. Double-click any taskbar on the Gantt chart to customize its appearance or edit task details. You can also adjust the zoom level of the Gantt chart by using the zoom slider in the bottom right corner to focus in on specific periods or see a full project overview. With tasks added and customized, your project is now set up and easy to visualize. This organized layout lets you quickly review each task's timeline, track progress, and make adjustments as your project moves forward. Efficient task management is key to keeping your project timeline accurate and flexible. Microsoft Project makes it easy to adjust, delete, or reschedule tasks directly on the Gantt chart and task list. If you need to remove a task, simply right-click on it in the task list and select Delete Task. This action instantly updates your project without disrupting the rest of the schedule. Adjusting a task's timeline is equally intuitive. Click and drag the edges of the taskbar on the Gantt chart to extend or shorten its duration. For quick rescheduling, drag the entire bar to a new position along the timeline. On the left side, under Duration, you'll see the total number of working days calculated between the start and finish dates. Microsoft Project defaults to a Monday through Friday workweek, with weekends off and no holidays. But what if your project includes specific holidays or custom work days? These quick adjustments give you the flexibility to keep your project aligned with real-time changes. With just a few clicks, your timeline is updated to reflect accurate task durations and deadlines. To ensure accurate scheduling, it's essential to set up your project's specific working days and holidays. Navigate to the Project tab at the top, then select Change Working Time. Here, you can define exceptions like holidays and custom non-working days in your project calendar. In the Exceptions section below, add each holiday or non-working day. Without these settings, your project timeline may end up showing unrealistic completion dates that don't account for days off. Missing this step could result in missed deadlines or scheduling conflicts. Once you're finished, click OK to save. These non-working days are then visually represented on the Gantt chart by dark gray columns, making it clear which days are set aside. Now, every task duration and deadline accurately reflect the actual working days available, keeping your timeline precise and expectations realistic. If you're interested in joining a free project management community where like-minded professionals can collaborate with each other and access a multitude of free tools and resources, then click the link in the description. I hope to see you there. Now back to the tutorial. Complex tasks sometimes need to be broken into phases. Microsoft Project's Split Task feature helps you organize tasks into manageable segments while tracking progress. To split a task, right-click the taskbar and select Split Task. This divides the task into independent sections that adjust to fit the working days without altering the total duration. Each new segment operates independently, allowing for flexibility in task management. Now, with the task split into phases, it's essential to track progress. Hover over the left side of any task segment to reveal the completion percentage slider. This feature lets you indicate how much of the task is complete, as shown by a thin, dark line along the bar. Updating the completion percentage provides a quick visual snapshot of progress directly on the Gantt chart, letting you monitor every phase of your project at a glance. This segmented approach keeps complex tasks organized and helps the team stay clear on each part's progress. Above your tasks list and Gantt chart, you'll find the timeline, a high-level overview that highlights only the most important tasks, giving you a quick snapshot of key milestones. To add a task to this timeline, simply right-click on the task and select Add to Timeline. This lets you feature specific tasks for quick reference, making it easier to focus on crucial points without scrolling through the entire project. Sometimes you may need to remove a task from the timeline to declutter or refocus on the most essential elements. Overloading the timeline can reduce its clarity and effectiveness. To remove a task, right-click on it within the timeline and select Remove from Timeline. This streamlined view now gives you a focused, top-level look at your project's milestones, helping you and your team stay on track with priority tasks front and center. Each task in Microsoft Project carries essential details that help you track progress, deadlines, and notes, ensuring you have all the context at your fingertips. To access a task's full details, double-click on it. This opens the Task Information panel where you'll see various sections. Under General, you can adjust the task's percentage of completion, priority level, duration, and start and finish dates. For a more comprehensive view, go to the Notes section to add comments or additional information that clarifies the task's purpose. In Advanced, set a final deadline for each task. Deadlines provide a clear visual indicator on the Gantt chart. A green arrow marks this date, ensuring it's visible as you manage your schedule. If a task extends beyond its deadline, Microsoft Project alerts you in the information column, keeping you informed of any potential schedule risks. This detailed breakdown empowers you to keep tasks aligned with project goals, fully informed on every aspect. Project tasks often depend on one another, with one task starting only when another is completed. Microsoft Project's Task Links feature helps you build these dependencies to maintain a structured workflow. To create a dependency, hold Control and select the tasks in the order they need to follow. Then, click Link the selected tasks. Instantly, arrows appear on the Gantt chart, connecting dependent tasks and indicating their order. These arrows visually map out the relationship between tasks, showing you at a glance how each step in the project is interconnected. However, not all dependencies are the same, so understanding how they influence each task's start and finish is key. With links in place, your Gantt chart now reflects each task's dependencies, making it easy to see which steps must be completed first. This feature keeps your project on track, minimizing the risk of overlapping or missed tasks and allowing you to manage even the most complex workflows with clarity. By default, Microsoft Project uses Finish to Start links, meaning each task begins only when the preceding one ends. This is a common setup, But Project lets you modify these links to suit different workflows. In the predecessors column on the left, each task shows the row number of the task it depends on. For instance, if a task lists 3 in this column, it means it starts only after the task in row 3 is complete. These links are more than placeholders. They ensure that Microsoft Project auto-adjusts the schedule to honor each dependency. But sometimes, you may need a different type of dependency, such as start to start, to better reflect project needs. By modifying these dependencies as needed, you can create a customized sequence that accurately reflects the project's timeline. This flexibility allows Microsoft Project to keep your schedule synchronized with actual workflow requirements, making complex projects easier to manage and visualize. Dependencies determine how each task in your project relates to others, helping to create a logical flow. The right dependency type ensures that every task aligns with your project's timing and goals. To explore and adjust dependencies, go to Predecessors in the Task Information panel. Here, under Type, you'll find multiple link options. For instance, select Start to Start to begin the task as soon as its predecessor starts, or Finish to have it complete when its predecessor completes. If you need the task to finish as the predecessor starts, choose Start to Finish. Each dependency type impacts the start and finish dates of linked tasks. Selecting the wrong type could unintentionally alter your project timeline, so confirming these links is essential. Always check the Gantt chart after making any changes. This visual representation updates instantly, showing each dependency's effect on your timeline. With the correct dependencies in place, your project maintains a structured flow, reflecting the precise timing of each task. In Microsoft Project, scheduling flexibility is key to keeping your timeline organized, and you can choose between manual and auto-scheduling for each task. Manual scheduling, indicated by a pin symbol in the Task Mode column, allows you to set dates and durations manually. This is useful for high-control tasks where you want exact timing. Auto-scheduled tasks, represented by a blue rectangle symbol, adjust dynamically. Project calculates their timing based on constraints like workload, deadlines, and holidays, automatically integrating them into your schedule. Choosing between these modes is essential. Manually scheduled tasks provide full control, but auto-scheduling saves time and keeps everything aligned without constant adjustments. Knowing when to use each mode will keep your timeline balanced and efficient. By selecting the appropriate scheduling mode, you ensure each task is managed correctly. Manual tasks stay fixed to your specific input, while auto-scheduled tasks fit seamlessly within the project's constraints. This flexibility keeps your schedule responsive, adapting easily to project needs. Undefined tasks don't need to interfere with your schedule. They can be added without disrupting ongoing work. To add an undefined task to your list, select it and go to Inactivate. Inactive tasks remain visible for planning purposes but are excluded from the active schedule, allowing you to keep placeholders without affecting the timeline. Without this step, undefined tasks could clutter your schedule and create confusion, especially when managing large projects with numerous tasks. Inactivating undefined tasks keeps your workspace organized. They're saved within the task list and ready to activate later when details are finalized, but they remain out of the way until you're ready to use them. Microsoft Project enables you to add summaries and milestones, helping you break down complex projects into manageable sections and mark key progress points. Under the Task tab, locate the Insert section. Here, choose Summary to group related tasks together. Give the summary a name and set it to Manual or Auto in the Task Mode column, just like other tasks. This grouping makes it easier to track related tasks under one heading, streamlining your timeline view. Next, set important goals by adding milestones. Milestones mark significant moments in your project, such as completion points or deadlines. Without them, it's easy to miss critical progress markers. With summaries and milestones added, your project timeline gains structure. Summaries keep grouped tasks organized under a single line item, and milestones highlight key goals, helping you stay focused on the most important stages of your project. Keeping your projects organized and securely saved is crucial, especially when managing multiple ongoing projects. Microsoft Project makes it simple to save, access, and even combine projects when needed. To save your project, head to File and select Save As. Choose Browse to decide on the location within your computer, and Microsoft Project will save the document in its native .mpp format, preserving all details. Managing multiple projects at once? Microsoft Project allows you to include multiple projects within a single file, helping you streamline project management across interconnected or parallel projects. Without this feature, tracking details for each project separately can become time-consuming and difficult. With your projects saved and, if needed, sub-projects combined, everything is ready and accessible in one location. This setup keeps your work organized and minimizes the risk of losing critical data. To make sure each task is handled efficiently, you'll need to assign them to team members. Microsoft Project refers to team members as resources, and the Team Planner tool simplifies this entire process. In the bottom right corner, click on Team Planner. This dedicated workspace gives you a clear view of each task and lets you assign resources, team members, who are responsible for completing them. Without a clear assignment structure, tasks could fall through the cracks, or resources might be underutilized. Having everything organized within Team Planner ensures each task has a dedicated team member ready to work on it. Using Team Planner to add and assign resources helps structure your project for success, giving each team member a clear set of responsibilities. This alignment keeps your workflow efficient and well-coordinated. The Resource tab in Microsoft Project is your control panel for adding and managing team members. Each resource added represents a key contributor to your project. Under the Resource tab, select Add Resources to bring in team members. You can import contacts from your address book or add each team member manually by selecting Work Resource. Once added, double-click on any resource row to enter detailed information, including their name, email, group, telephone number, and their resource availability. Accurate resource details ensure clear communication and proper scheduling. Missing or incorrect information could cause delays or missed deadlines. With each resource accurately documented, you now have a clear view of every team member's availability and contact information. This ensures smooth coordination, allowing you to assign tasks with confidence. Effective resource allocation is key to keeping projects on schedule. Microsoft Project's unassigned tasks and timeline views simplify this process, giving you an overview of unassigned tasks and resource workloads. Under Unassigned Tasks, you'll find tasks waiting to be assigned. Drag and drop each task into the appropriate team member's row on the Team Planner, aligning them with the timeline at the top to ensure correct scheduling. In cases of over-allocation, when a resource is assigned too many tasks within the same time frame, your project could risk delays or reduced quality. Properly managing this allocation keeps tasks balanced across your team. With the timeline view and drag-and-drop task assignment, you can efficiently balance workloads and prevent over-allocation. If a task needs to be split, assign segments to different team members as needed, ensuring a balanced, manageable workload for everyone involved. With Microsoft Project, tracking progress goes beyond just tasks and timelines. The Report tab allows you to generate visual insights, making it easy to quantify workload distribution, resource allocation, and overall project status. To create a report, go to the Report tab at the top of your workspace. Here you'll see options for generating specific reports, like work distribution or resource load summaries. Start by selecting New Report. This opens a new sheet where you can customize the data and format. A well-organized report helps you monitor your project's health, but missing the right insights could lead to imbalanced workloads or overlooked tasks. Microsoft Project's built-in charts, tables, and descriptions make it easy to capture the exact information you need. Each report comes with customizable charts, tables, and descriptive text, helping you visualize and communicate key details at a glance. With just a few clicks, You have a clear, professional report that keeps you and your team on the same page, tracking progress with precision.
And that's it for now. If you found this video helpful, remember to subscribe to our channel for more free, detailed tutorials, and click the link in the description to join our free community for current and aspiring project managers. Thanks for watching. See you next time.